Good morning, good morning. It's your girl. TGIF. It's Friday. Let's get it on Friday. Ooh, it's Friday, people. So we're going to be light because it's just way too much going on. Stay tuned. The streets is talking. The streets is constantly talking. And you know who they talk about. Oh, Trumpy Poo. My goodness, my goodness. All right. So we're on day 3, the beginning of day 3 of the shutdown, which I got a whole little spiel for it. So I'll explain it to you because some people still don't understand what the shutdown is. And I'm just going to put it in my terms. You know what I mean? Anywho. So look, if it can't get any worse than what I put yesterday, Trump's administration is offering 9 colleges and universities a school advantage if they go along with his political agenda. So look, I'm going to tell you the schools that it is, okay? So the first school I want to tell you is the University of Texas. The University of Texas, if you go to this school, guess what they said? We're so honored that we were chosen. They chose these schools for a reason, y'all. It is definitely not an honor. That means that's the one we can get over on. So look, the other schools said this. They said, we're going to look over it and see. You going to look over it? So if you attend any of these schools, just know they're entertaining this idea that he has come up with about going along with his agenda. All right? Vanderbilt, the University of Pennsylvania, Dartmouth College, Ivy League, USC, MIT, the University of Texas, like I told you, University of Arizona, Brown University, another Ivy League, University of Virginia, yeah, and University of Virginia is the last one. It's crazy. So Governor Newton, I love this guy somewhat. I don't want him to be president, not yet, because we're just trying to see where he at. You know what I mean? But Governor Newsom of California is fired. I love that he come back and be like, what? He was like, any school or university that goes along with this agenda, guess what? We're going to take away your state funding. Yeah, it's going to be none. So you make a choice. See what you want to do. I love that. They need an ultimatum because this is getting ridiculous. Because you don't agree with me, they're taking away everything. Do you guys not see how dictatorship works? This is crazy. So then these schools right here is that right there is crazy. When you think about it, it's just ridiculous. Then, okay, old Trumpy wants to send billions in cash bailouts to the farmers. I guess he must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? He don't be paying attention to the pocketbook, okay, that this money comes from. He's already spent most of it on the first term tariffs, the trade war we got with China. So he wanted to give them billions, right? But guess what? He can't. Because out of the $28 billion that was there, only 4 is left. Four, you guys. That means he spent $24 billion already. So there's nothing. And then, of course, the Republicans say, well, we're probably going to have to, you know, fill that up because we're going to need about another 25 to 30 billion. Man, I don't know where their math is, but their math is not mathing. Not to me, anyway. It's not. And after all of this, shut down all of this, y'all. This guy wants to pick a fight with the drug cartel. That is not his fight. You know who he reminds me of? Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys. His ass want to do everything, almost put on a helmet if he wasn't so old. He want to be a player, for sure. He used to be out there like crazy, always on the field. Micromanaging. Hey, Donald, we got somebody to do that job already. We're paying somebody to do that already. What? Yo. So, look. So then, on top of all of that, okay, initiating a war with the cartel, you don't even know they be living here too. Silly. He wants to cut $8 billion in clean energy funding for only the states that backed Kamala Harris. Just throw out the whole president and their administration. I am so sick of these jackasses doing this. This is ridiculous. This is like a tit for tat. You got the red lollipop. I wanted the red lollipop. What? People, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. I'm trying to. I'm trying, y'all. But I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And look, I'm more caught up in what Cardi B and them doing. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj going back and forth. I love it. I ain't gonna get into it because I don't really think it's cool to have beef between two women. But basically, some girl was telling the story of what it was like with them. They were saying like Nikki is the old lady at the job, okay? But Cardi is the new chick on the job. She just want to collect the paycheck and that's it. Do her little job and go home. Boom. The older lady's like, I've been here for a while. I've been here for a while. And so she doesn't want to teach the young chick anything. She don't want to teach her nothing. All she want to do is like harass her, kind of bully her, like so she maybe quit or something like that. So the young chick is like, look, I ain't even got a problem with this lady. I know she could be stuffy because she older or whatever, but I ain't mad at her, and I actually like her. I think she cool. I think I can learn a lot from her. Oh, yeah, I ain't teaching her nothing. And coming for her head. See, now this is the thing with the generations. So if you come for them now, there's no respect. There's no you like my mama age. Unless you are my mama or my grandmama, they are going ham on you. So that's what Cardi did. So basically the back and forth finally stopped. And Cardi was like, look, it ain't even that serious. You should stop trying to come for my kids. I don't know why people do that. Leave the kids out of it. You got to let it go. Nikki just sounds like she's jealous. She's definitely envious of Cardi because she's the younger girl coming in. But guess what? Somebody's always going to come in and take your place sooner or later because you're going to age right on out. And it's okay because guess what? You pioneered it. You left a legacy. Now it's time for you to let somebody else leave another legacy. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's what the streets is talking about. What's up, everybody? So let me just explain what the shutdown is. Now I'm gonna give it to you my way. Okay? All right, here goes. So picture this. The US government is like a big building. Okay? And in this building, everybody's just supposed to be doing their job. And Congress is like the managers. They're all the managers, right? And the president is sort of like the CEO, right? And the us, the citizens, we're the customers. We're the ones who keep the damn lights on and pay the taxes. And we do. So now here's where it gets a little messy. So the managers have a discrepancy over what snacks we're going to have in the break room, right? And so since they can't come in agreement with each other, they shut down the whole building. Shut it down. Boom, boom. Shut down the whole building. It's like, what? You shutting down the whole building because you couldn't agree on something? So now, when the shutdown happens, nobody's allowed in or out. Also, the janitors are not getting paid. Security's looking like, yo, bruh, where's my check? It's like, oh my goodness, that's what you call a government shutdown. Now, this happens when Congress can't pass a budget. I know. I brought it in a whole different direction, right? Or at least temporarily come to a deal to keep the money flowing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep the money flowing. Now, essential workers like air traffic control, the military, they have to still continue to work, but not get paid. It's for free until the government opens back up. Sounds like slavery to me. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. So meanwhile, the non-essential workers are kind of like furloughed, right? You're like, the hell is a furlough? It's just a fancy word to say, hey, we'll call you when we remember that we need you. Yo, that's the crazy part, right? But here is the big kicker. Shutdowns cost way more than just paying the people. It's like canceling your Netflix subscription just to turn around and spend $200 on DVDs because you missed watching your programs. And you ain't got a DVD player. Yeah. So yeah, a government shutdown isn't the country collapsing, right? It's more like two parents arguing in the front seat, and you sitting in the back seat. You hungry? You thinking they gonna stop by somewhere to eat? But no, they going back and forth, just arguing. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, ain't no Wi-Fi in here. Let's pull over at this McDonald's or this Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all figure this out. Because I'm hungry. I know. It's a lot when you think about it, right? So I say this. Look, while this shutdown going on, if I see you at Chick-fil-A or you see me at Chick-fil-A working, mind your business. Mind your business. I'm trying to keep the lights on. It's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep these lights on. Is what I'm saying, man. Look, if you got a chuckle out of this or even learn something, let me know. Subscribe. It would be nice if you could subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I still need you to get up. Yeah, you, and you. Get up, get out, subscribe to my channel.